In 1.6, we will solve equations with one variable. A couple important things to remember when solving equations is first, you need to simplify each side of the equation. It's very important. So we'll do whatever is in the parentheses first, distributive property, combining like terms, anything like that. We'll do all that on the left side and the right side. And then we'll move on to solving. And solving is like balancing a scale. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Let's try this first example on the left. Remember, the first thing we want to do is see if we can combine anything on either side. Combining like terms, do anything with parentheses. Well, over here I just have 2x and negative 6. I can't do anything with those two. They aren't like terms. So I move over to the right side. I have 5x plus 3. Well, those are also not like terms. So now I'm just going to move on to solving, which is like balancing a scale. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So I really want to get x by itself, and I want to get the numbers on the other side. First thing I'm going to do is move this 2x to the other side. I do that by subtracting 2x. It's a positive 2x right now, so I want to subtract 2x, which will then cancel it out on this side. So I have negative 6 equals, and then 5 minus 2 is 3x plus 3. Now I want to get that 3x by itself. So to undo the addition here with the 3, I'm going to have to use subtraction. So I subtract 3 on both sides, and I get negative 9 on the left equals 3x, and these 3's cancel, so that's all I'm left with. Lastly, I have 3 times x. So 3 times x, that's multiplication there. How do I undo multiplication? With division. So I'm going to divide by 3, divide by 3. Here the 3's cancel, and I'm left with, well, negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3 equals x. And there's my answer. Let's try another one. And if you want to try it on your own, remember, pause it and then press play when you're ready. First thing I'm going to do with this one, I notice on the left-hand side here I have 3x minus 8. I can't combine those. There's nothing to do, so I'm going to move on to the right-hand side. Well, here I have a set of parentheses and I have a 5 out front. So I'm going to distribute that 5. So distribute the 5 to both the x and the negative 4. So I'm left with 3x minus 8 equals 5x minus 20. Well, there's no like terms on either side right now, so I can start balancing this equation. First thing I'm going to do is subtract 3x. Remember, it's positive 3x on the one side, so I want to undo that, so I have to subtract 3x. So that's gone, and I'm left with negative 8 equals 2x minus 20. Well, let's get that 2x by itself. How do I do that? Well, we're subtracting 20 right now, so I want to add 20 because that's going to undo the subtraction. And I'm left with 12 equals 2x. And lastly, I want to undo that 2 multiplied to the x. So to undo 2 times x, I have to divide by 2. And I'm left with x equals 6. Hopefully this is all coming back to you. You should remember this from good old Algebra 1.